I recently went through a lot of our keepsakes and I found a bunch of trinkets.
These were all items that I got before I had a trinket shelf, and so I just put them into storage. But when I found them, I was so excited to add them to my new trinket shelf. Here is my previous trinket shelf, which is almost completely full. So I started a new one, and so here is what my new one looks like. It's amazing how quickly it is filling up. But let's put these new items on there. Let's start out with these horses. They used to be my dad's when he was little. He collected them. So I pulled the smallest ones that he had. Unfortunately, they are pretty large for the shelf, but I still found a couple of places. It's always easiest to fill the biggest spots first, and then when it gets down to the real small sides, that's when it gets tough. He doesn't quite fit in this cubby, so he sticks out a little bit, which I liked, but I used a sticky dot on his rump, and so he sticks in there and he won't fall. I'm also worried about these seafoam roosters. I absolutely love them. They are very delicate though. There were 2 in the set that were large and then 3 that were chained to it, but the chain was just falling apart. So I took it off and I put the whole family on one shelf, just like our family of 5. There's just something about that red and greenish color together that is just so beautiful. I also got these glass elephants. He doesn't fit on any shelves because his ears are so high, but all of the trunks are up on the elephant, so that does mean good luck, right? He's kind of goofy looking, but I love him. I also had these smaller pink elephants. This one was chained to 2 smaller ones. I started to put them all on the same shelf, but it was kind of a waste of a large space for the 2 small elephants, so I moved them right behind their mom on the right side. It reminds me of Jungle Book when they're all marching. There was one more green elephant, and I tried to get it on one of these really skinny shelves. I could not make it work, and it wouldn't fit next to the bigger elephant either. So I just thought that center space was kind of missing some things, and there wasn't an elephant in that center area, so I placed it and then just moved that key for some balance. Next, I had like a grab bag when Stranger Things first came out, and so this is Barb from Stranger Things. I thought I'd put her next to the horse, and honestly, the scale, it looks like she has that horse now. I actually really liked it. These little wooden characters my daughter painted several years ago. She likes to do a project for Christmas and give to our family members. This was one of her projects. So they represent our family. Unfortunately, all 5 of them would not fit on the same shelf. So I put my husband and me on one and then my 3 kids on the other. The final item is this little teacup and plate. I knew the plate was too wide and wasn't going to fit on there. So I used some sticky dots and I put it next to the pink elephant because there's pink on the plate. I think they really complement each other. Unfortunately, the teacup just did not fit in there, and if I turned it around, the flowers wouldn't show. It was a little bit wide as well, so I wanted to put it on one of the thicker shelves, so that is where I landed.